You know, the party that's done more to stand up to racism is now being demonised as a racist, bigoted party. We've backed off far too much. We've given too much ground. We've been too apologetic.
Margaret Hodge, one of many who wrote in protest, demanding he be suspended.
Just imagine if he'd said that about the Labour Party's gone too far in fighting racism against black and ethnic minority people or against disabled people or gay people. That would have been intolerable.
Soon, Tom Watson, the deputy leader, was also demanding action. I formally request that Chris Williamson has the Labour whip removed from him, he wrote, and or is suspended from the Labour Party.
Let's remember, when Hitler won his election in 1932, his policy then was that Jews should be moved to Israel. He was supporting Zionism. His boy went mad and ended up killing 6 million Jews. But the simple fact in all of this is that Naz made these comments at a time when there's another brutal Israeli attack on the Palestinians.
Things exploded this lunchtime when MP John Mann turned up to the Westminster TV studios at the same time as the former mayor.
Why don't you go and check a Nazi apologist? A Nazi apologist. A Nazi apologist. You're a disgusting Nazi apologist, Livingstone. And you dare say that Hitler supported Zionism. You've lost it, mate. You need help. You need help. You need help. What did Mein Kampf say about Zionism?
Hitler's a mad time, anti-Zionist. He wanted to kill all Jews. But his policy in 1932, when he won that election, was to deport Germany's Jews to Israel. And the Zionist movement had secret meetings with this administration.
Just minutes after Livingstone's row with John Mann, Labour's current London mayoral contender Sadiq Khan condemned him outright.
These comments are appalling and they're disgusting. What needs to happen, clearly, is action taken.
What sort of action?
Well, I think, there should be no place in the Labour Party for anybody with these views.
So he should be expelled?
The due process needs to follow, but I think it's quite clear that there are too many examples in our party of people with anti-Semitic views where action isn't taken quickly enough.
The left-wing fixer John Landsman tweeted that a period of silence from Livingstone was overdue. It's time he quit politics altogether, he wrote.
MPs have said you should resign now.
They need to check whether what I've said is historically true.
Right. Minutes later, Labour suspended Ken Livingstone from party membership and its national executive.
Ken Livingstone's still suspended and hasn't been expelled. Should he be?
He's suspended.
Yeah, should he be expelled?
Personally, I don't think he should be in the party.
Right.
But that decision's not down to me.
No, I was just asking your opinion.
That's my personal opinion.
2 years ago, just as Jeremy Corbyn was promising to tackle anti-Semitism, one man here was about to be accused of it.
I saw that the Telegraph handed a copy of a press release to Ruth Smith MP, so you can see who's working hand in hand. I'm pleased.
She is a Jewish MP who didn't like being linked to a conspiracy. And today he was expelled from the party, even if he denies he was the one bringing it into disrepute.
The leader has told mutual friends he wasn't embarrassed because he doesn't see that I did anything wrong. When they called me on the first day of the hearing, they said to me that they'd been working behind the scenes, that what I said wasn't anti-Semitic.
Enough is enough! Enough is enough!
Jewish leaders and party members are hoping their protests have been heard, and today's expulsion is the first of many.
We need actions, not just words. Enough, quite frankly, is enough, and that means expediting the outstanding cases that have, quite frankly, been around for far too long, starting with Ken Livingstone.
At 10:36, Jeremy Corbyn released a statement in which he said the scale of Labour's anti-Semitism problem had been dramatically overstated for political reasons. Half an hour later, Keir Starmer held a press conference.
There are still those who think there's no problem with anti-Semitism in the Labour Party, that it's all exaggerated or a factional attack. Then frankly, you are part of the problem too, and you should be nowhere near the Labour Party either.
Then at 1 p.m, an interview with Jeremy Corbyn aired in which he repeatedly disputed many of the report's findings.
The numbers have been exaggerated in my view. I don't accept that we were harassing people. No, I did not politically interfere. I was asked for
Just 6 minutes later, he had been suspended.
I made it clear that we won't tolerate anti-Semitism or the denial of anti-Semitism through the suggestion that it's exaggerated or factional. And that's why I was disappointed with Jeremy Corbyn's response. And that is why appropriate action has been taken, which I fully support.